Greetings, my name is Dan Feldmeyer. I'm the creator of a single-player roguelite dungeon diving adventure card game. In this video, we're going to go over setting up the living maze and how to play. To set up, first we're going to remove a couple cards from it. So first we have a cheat sheet card and a tracker card. So this is only necessary if you do not have the game mapped. So the game map isn't necessary to play since this is included with the deck. And then we have our entrance card. So this entrance card will be placed down, and on the back it's actually got some lore as well. So if that tickles your fancy, feel free to read it. So we'll place that down. Now we're going to separate the artifact cards from the main deck, and they will have a different back, so it makes it a little bit easier. So we're going to give them a little shuffle here. We'll place them here under the artifact deck space. Next, we are going to remove the 8 boss cards. And these boss cards will have kind of a little bit of a darker border and specialized stats on them. So we're just going to set those aside for now. Now we're going to take all the cards that have the Living Maze logo, which is going to be located on the upper left side, right side, depends on which way you're looking at it. It's going to be one of the corners. So there will be 22 of those. We'll remove those 22 cards. And the remaining cards we will go ahead and set to the side. So we will give these a shuffle. And then we're going to separate it into 2 piles of 11. Now we're going to take our boss cards, give them a little shuffle, and this will allow us to randomly choose the final boss. So it will be a surprise to us. We're going to choose one, set it on top of one of the 2 stacks, place the other ones with the cards set aside. So we're going to shuffle them because we don't want the boss to be the 12th card. We want there to be a chance that the boss will show up anytime. So we're going to give those a good little shuffle. Now we're going to take the 11 cards, place it on top. Set that down, so that is our main deck. Now we're going to set up our dice. So we start with 2 dice. Place those there. And then we have 6 adventurer dice, which we will gain every time a week passes in the game. And then we have a artifact dice, the summoning amulet of ghost summoning die. So we'll place that there. And then a buff that we can get later on is called the wizard buff, which will allow us to gain another die. So we'll just place it there for the time being. We're going to go and place our meeple there. And our boss, we can just place there for now. And now we will take tokens and start at 0 XP, 0 sparks, and it is our first week. We are all set up and ready to play. So to play, we're going to draw a card and connect it to the entrance card. Go ahead and move your meeple into that. Now this card, as you can see, is a healing well. Normally it would allow you to heal a wound should you receive any, so you don't have to use it right away. So in this case, we will save it for later. We'll go and move in there. Now we'll draw another card. And this is a hallway card. Now, hallway cards, much like room cards, which we'll see at some point, roll 1d10 to search it. So on a 5, unfortunately, nothing's found in that room. If we happen to get a 1, 2, or 3, we find a secret passage. On a 9, we'll gain an experience point. And on a 10, we actually learn knowledge about some of the traps. So the next trap we find or encounter will be automatically disarmed, which can come in handy because traps are quite deadly. Alright, so this is Grognak the Goblin. Now, unfortunately, I don't have anywhere to play it because I do not have a connection here. So my hallway goes this direction. So if I have a card that I cannot play, I can just go ahead and place in the hold space, and then at some point, if I do have a connection, I can actually draw from that instead of the primary deck. So the next card, the Vicious Trap. So these are ceiling spikes. Now I have two choices when it comes to traps. I can choose to try to disarm it, which will ensure that I don't have to deal with it anymore throughout the run that I'm on. So to do that, since we're in the first week, it is 1d10 and a 2 or higher. We got a 9. We are good. Now I can always choose to bypass a trap. And if I bypass a trap, it's usually pretty easy and I get to roll 2 of my dice. However, every time I want to bypass it, it's going to get more and more difficult. So in this case, like I said, we just wanted to disarm it. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little token on that. So I know that's been disarmed, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And because I did successfully disarm, I get 1 experience. And we will continue wandering the halls of the maze. So I was in there, now I've moved it to here. Give the room a search and a 2. So I have a secret passage. Take a little token, drop it between these 2 halls. So now I can connect all 3 of those sides. I'll draw my next card. I will play it there, because now I can potentially go this direction. So let's see if I'm successful at disarming these traps. Once again, 2 or higher. Another 9, very successful. That is disarm, and another experience point. Next card, healing well. These are always handy. Now during the first week, there's only going to be 2 healing wells. There are a total of 4 healing wells altogether that you can encounter in later weeks. But for now, it's just the 2. I'm in there. The next card, another wavy, curvy hallway. Let's move in there and give it a search. An 8. Nothing on an 8. Just a regular old hallway. Next card. All right, we got a room. Let's move into that room. Let's see if there's anything in there. 7. Unfortunately, nothing useful to me in there. Now we have a werewolf. It's a wolf mummy. It's a werewolf vampire mummy hybrid. Very dangerous. So I'm going to go and move all the way over here using the secret passage. Now I will engage in combat with this guy. So he has a defense of 3, which means my die has to be 3 or higher to do damage to him. He only has 1 health, so if I roll both my dice, and as long as one of them is higher, then I will go ahead and defeat him. I do have another option with monsters. I can try showboating. To showboat, I roll a number of dice equal to their health. If I succeed at defeating the monster, I get to stack the artifact deck however I want. So I can find the best card and put it up on top. Considering he does 2 damage though, and I only have 2 dice, I don't know if I'm ready to take that chance. So we'll go ahead and roll 2 dice and succeed. So he is defeated. And I gain 1 XP for fighting him. We'll go ahead and play another card, another monster, Toothy the Gremlin. So I will go ahead and move up in there. And he has a defense of 2 and 2 health. So no showboating this time. Alright, 2 damage. He is defeated. And I get 1 more XP. We'll go ahead and draw another card, another room. Let's give that a search, see if we can find anything useful. Got a 6. Nothing useful in that room. Alright, ooh, some more traps. Let's just go ahead and play it there. Well, I'll go ahead and meander down there. Let's go ahead and try to disarm those traps. Another 6. Well, I don't know, another 6. At least a 6. It's good enough. I only needed a 2 or higher. Another XP and boop. Alright, some more curvy halls. Yeah, let's put it there. So I'll go ahead and move it there. Now, so something to note, on your turn, you can move to any card that's visible in just basically 1 movement, as long as it doesn't require going through a unresolved trap or monster. So in this case, because all of these have been resolved, I could just move over here. If I wanted to move up here, when I play a card, I can just move right up there. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and stay down here and give it a search. An 8. No luck searching these rooms. Alright, another card. Another curvy hallway. So we're going to do that. Give it a roll. 2. Hey, secret passage. Leave it there. Doesn't do me any good because I go to a dead end or a dead end. But that's okay. Let's see what else we get here. I'm getting all sorts of the curvy hulls. And let's do this. Go way up there. So right up there. 10. Alright, so the next trap I find will be disarmed. Now I won't get any experience for that disarm, but at least I know I'm safe. And I know there's at least one more ceiling spike in here. Now this room, right now, the final boss starting room doesn't have any bosses in it. So it's just kind of an empty room, which I can kind of traverse through for free if I wanted to. So we will go ahead and do that. I'll play a card here. Boom. Let's give this room a search. A 10, okay. There's another disarm trap. Actually, you know what? I've got Grognak the Goblin here. It's a straight line. I feel like doing a little more killing. So I'll go ahead and move in there. Take my 2 dice. Ooh. Well, this is unfortunate. So he takes 1 damage because he had a defense of 3, but he's got 2 health. So he takes 1 wound, and now he's going to attack me. And he does 2 damage with that attack. So I do get a chance to avoid the attack. So we're going to give this a roll, and if it's a 10, I successfully dodge. If not, then unfortunately this party is wiped out, and we'll have to move on to week 2 without knowing who the final boss is. It's a 6. Boom, so he hits me 2 wounds. All those party members have been defeated. My XP is reset to 0. I didn't have any sparks, that's 0. And now we reset the maze. So, unfortunate first run. I got a little greedy, got cocky. So that's on me. I should have known better. That's okay. Because it's not over yet. So we will go ahead and hire another party member. We are now into the 2nd week. And I mean, we do technically know who the final boss is now. Rumor has spread. There is something evil inside there. And it turns out it is the living taco. Very, very dangerous. So I'm going to take all those cards I had removed earlier, including the 7 remaining bosses. And we're going to shuffle them all together. Alright. So we will begin again. Now things will be a little bit different. I'm going to be drawing for myself, and then I'm going to alternate and play for the boss. And as the boss, I want to try to make the shortest path from here to the entrance. As the living taco, he wants to escape. So we got to kind of play fair, try to make it a quick short path. While playing my cards, I want to try to block his path and get a little bit stronger. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. First creature I encounter is Broomflagon, the dwarf. Now he's got defense of 4, health of 2, attack of 2. So you know what, we're going to do a little showboat. We're going in kind of cocky. So if both of these are 4 or higher, neither of them are 4 or higher. This was not a good plan on my part. So he's going to attack me because I'm going to do 0 damage to him. So we're going to roll, try to dodge, and it is a 4. I am not successful. I take 2 wounds. This is some terrible, terrible luck. I shouldn't have gotten cocky. Alright, so I have 1 die left. We're going to be like, the party's like, this is too much. This is too much. We can't handle this. We're getting out of here. We're running away. We're going to try again later. We're going to go ahead and move on to the 3rd week. Hire us another adventurer. We're going to try again. No, I forgot to place this. Final boss now starts in that room. Alright. Okay, flame walls. Now as you can see, the flame walls only connects on the side. I cannot connect it to my path. It's the boss's turn, so we connect it up there. Now, once again, it's my turn. All right, but these flame walls do connect. So we're going to move it there. It's the third week. So I need a 6 or higher to disarm this trap. Or 3 or higher just to bypass, and I get to roll 2 dice. And as long as one of them's 3 or higher, I'm good. So we're going to be cautious here. All right, so we will bypass this trap. So next time I come through, though, it will be a 4 or higher. So to even escape the maze, I'm going to have to roll. So it's going to be pretty dangerous. But that's okay. All right, so we will draw for the final boss. And I'll probably put it there, because a straight path is going to be better than a curving path for the boss. All right. It looks like it's a trap-centric run for me this time. So we're going to move in there. So this one's a weaker one. It's only a 4 or higher. I can do that. I can't do that. All right. So do that. I take a wound, but the trap is now disarmed, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Now, final boss. Gonna go there. My turn. All right. Hey, it's Broomflagon the Dwarf. You know what? Time for our revenge. All right, a 5 and a 7. That's 2 damage. So I do defeat him, and I get 3 experience for that. So he is defeated. Revenge was ours. All right, and now the final boss has a connecting path. Due to Dracon the Screamer, a boss being connected. My turn. I can choose to continue drawing cards, try to get a little bit stronger. If I can get 3 more experience, I'll gain myself a spark, which sparks allow me to buy buffs for my party. So, you know what? Let's take a chance. Okay, that is dangerous. So I move in here. It is Mr. Stein. He is a boss. To defeat him, it's a little bit different. So he has a defense of 3, which, again, my die has to be a 3. And as long as one of them's a 3, I can do damage to him. And he only has 3 health. It's possible for me to defeat him. If I can, I actually get my first artifact. Do we chance it? You know what? He only gets 2 damage. Let's go for it. 7, 1, and an 8. All right, well, he takes 2 damage. And I get a chance to dodge, 10 or higher. So, attack Mr. Stein. I was unsuccessful, so he dealt 2 wounds to me. I have 1 die, and he's got 1 health left. So at this point, I don't really have a lot to lose. I don't have any artifacts. If you die during a run, all your artifacts are gone. Any buffs you've purchased have gone. The only thing I'm going to lose is my experience. So, let's go for it. As long as this is a 3 or higher. 10. Boom. That was close. So I successfully kill Mr. Stein. Now, killing bosses, you get 2 experience, and I get an artifact. Now, this would have been useful. The Shield of Preventative Care. Negate 1 wound dealt to you by monsters or bosses during their first attack against you. Very useful. Could have used it during that. But that's okay. So he's defeated. Now, during the boss's turn, instead of drawing a card to connect, he's going to move a room. At this point, things aren't looking very good for me. So, I like the shield. I'm going to run. I'm going to come here. Now, I will have to bypass it again. So, because I only have 1 die, if I need to, I'll just roll it a second time. So, 2, I needed a 3 or higher. Well, let's hope I succeed. 7, okay, whew. So I bypass it again successfully. All right. Everybody heals up. We're going to move to the 4th week. And get another guy. And reset the maze. Let's see how week 4 goes. A card connected. Move in there and give it a search. 6. Nothing useful in that room. And the boss gets that one. Alright, hey, Mr. Stein. Back for revenge. Alright. He wasn't too happy with the way things ended last time, so we're going to fight him. Now I got a lot more dice to my name this time. I needed 3 or higher, and they're all higher. I only needed 3 damage, so he takes 5. So he is defeated. Now, even though he is the first boss I've defeated, I don't get another artifact. To gain an artifact, I need to defeat a number of bosses plus 1. Sorry, the number of artifacts I have plus 1. So in this case, to get a second artifact, I'm going to have to beat 2 bosses to get my second one. Third one, 3 bosses. So in this case, no artifacts, but I do get my 2 experience. I'll go ahead and draw for the final boss. My turn. This is looking pretty good for me so far. If I beat him, I will get a second artifact. Now with bosses, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but there is no showloading. So I just roll all my dice, and let's see, I needed 2 or higher, and that's a lot of 2s. You get 4 health, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It takes 5 damage. I get 2 more XP, and I get my second artifact. Ooh, I get to add the Ghost Soldier die to my dice pool. I found the Summoning Amulet of Ghost Summoning. So I now have another die. I'm going to go and mark him as defeated. Another boss. Yeah, I play it there. My turn. Yeah, we'll go there. Flame walls. Yeah, let's just try to bypass it to be safe. Good thing I did. Alright, so that is bypassed. Boss, probably go there. There. And let's play it safe and try to bypass again. And he did. Oh, it's the first time bypass, just 2 or higher. Boss's turn. My turn. Ooh, healing well. I like that. Now, see, I played there. If I played it here, I'd have to go through the flame walls first. So we're not going to do that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't need it yet, but it is nice to have for the future. Final boss. Even though it blocks this path, you still have potential to connect there. So I think that's a solid place for that. Now it's my turn. I like this. Another healing well. Actually, you know what? It's kind of too close to them. I'm going to go here. Final boss. Nothing good. So we will play it there. My turn. I don't really want to connect. I played it there. Oh wait, that's not connecting. Now that. So, we're going to play here now. This kind of is a little tricky. So what's going to happen is this is going to be played here, but not yet. So I'm going to go ahead and move here and try to disarm it, because I know I can always heal. And I needed a 5 or higher. Fortunately, I did not. So, wound is received, but this is something I no longer have to worry about. Good draw for the boss's turn. And right there. So we now have a path for the boss. That's okay. Spend the next turn. I'm going to move there. Roll a die. And I needed a 7. That is not a 7. So another wound is dealt, but it is disarmed. The boss is going to start moving. So I'm going to spend a turn, come back here, heal up. He's going to move. You know what? We're going to do this. So I'm going to move through here. I'm going to fight Catface Clancy here. I got most of my dice. I only have 2 artifacts. So I need 2 dice, 3 or higher, and he's got 3 health. And I got 3 dice that were 2 or higher. Oh wait. Oh yeah. 2 dice, 3 or higher. And he's got 3 health. Okay. So we do 3 damage to him. He's got 3 health. He is defeated. That was a close one. 2 XP. That resets to 0. I now have a spark. And 1, 2, 3. I got a new artifact. The Sword of Sharpety Sharpness. So while this artifact is in your possession, the defense score of enemies is decreased by 1 to a minimum of 2. So that's pretty handy. Now, see, that die would have hit with this guy because his defense would have been a 2 instead of a 3. So very useful. Alright, so it's the boss's turn. He's going to move a step. So, I will come here, and we will go ahead and complete this card. And give it a search. A 1. So I have a secret passage there. That could come in handy. And the boss, he's going to move him. I forgot to mark that. Oh yeah, I forgot about my spark. So I have a spark right now, which I can use to purchase a buff for one of my party members. So the wizard gains me another die. The barbarian actually reduces the number of successes required for bosses for each damage I have or have taken. So in this case, you know, Mr. Living Taco here would be an 8 instead of a 9. However, he's got some other special abilities we'll go over in a moment. But it would be very useful against those guys as well. The warrior actually allows me to re-roll one of my dice anytime I roll dice, which includes traps, defending, searching, very useful. And then the rogue allows me to gain an artifact immediately. So in this case, I do like re-rolling dice. So we are going to get the buff for our wizard. Oops, not our wizard, our warrior. Now I gotta re-roll dice. Well, 1 die, but hey, that's not too bad. Although, I may have backed myself into a corner. I did not think this through well. To escape, I'm going to have to go through this card. And he's going to move into that room on my turn. So I can still run away from him. I think we're fine. It's just going to be a little scary. So he's going to move in here. And now, I probably should try, I spent my spark. I should try escaping. So I'm going to move in there. And now, instead of engaging in combat with him, because he'd be a really tough fight right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attempt to run away. So I'm going to roll one of my dice. As long as it's higher than his attack score, which is the final boss, his attack score is 3. As long as it's higher than a 3, my escape unscathed. 6. Excellent. I'm able to get through. And I'm able to leave. So that was scary. If I had been unsuccessful, I would have taken a wound and only moved into this room, which is on his turn. He would have moved in there. I'd have to escape again. We don't want that. So thankfully, I was able to avoid his attack. So we'll go ahead and reset everything. I gotta keep my artifacts. I used my sparks and I dropped a token. Don't want to lose those. And we will reset again. And another week goes by and we hire another adventurer. That's pretty good. I mean, that's a lot of dice right there. Let's see what how close we can get to defeating the final boss this time. Give these a good shuffle. Not a bad shuffle, just a shuffle nonetheless. Alright. We start there. I can't play it. It connects up here. My turn, that was upside down. Moving there. Giving us 7-0. I'm just not good at finding anything in these rooms. Seating spikes. My turn. Can't connect. Can't connect here though. Now this can connect. Alright. Orgnim the Ogre. So he has a defense of 5, health 4, attack of 2, and 6 XP. So, his defense is actually only a 4 because of my sword of sharpety sharpness. And his attack will only do 1 damage to me if I fail because of my shield of preventative care. So you know what, let's showboat. Alright, defense was 4. Thank you, sword. All of them hit, that's 4 damage. So he is defeated. I gained 6 XP. Boom, I got another spark. If I get another, a second spark, then I'll actually have enough to buy a second buff. To get a third buff, though, I would have to get 4 sparks. That's going to be difficult to do. I get to stack this deck. So I get to choose one of the artifact cards I have, or that are available in the deck, and put it on top. As I've been running into a lot of traps and not searching very well, I'm going to grab the Keen Eye of Detecting Stuff. When searching rooms or disarming traps, roll 2 dice instead of 1, and use the result of either. So I'm going to give these a little bit of a shuffle here. And we're going to pop that on top. And now, boss's turn. Not a lot of good options. My turn, healing well. Ooh, I like getting those early. You know what? I feel better right there. Alright, but he also has a healing well. My turn. Let's go ahead and go this way. I don't know why these are there. No, I know why. Never mind. Let's go ahead and roll and die. 5, nothing's found. Oops. Go there. Might be good at connecting for him. See if I can block it. Beautiful. Thank you, Toothy the Gremlin. So I've already showboated. No reason to showboat again. So let's just go ahead and make this quick. 2 or higher. I think I got him. That was, sorry, reset, so I got 1 XP. He is defeated. Final boss. Let's see. Probably go here. Or there. This actually might be a better spot for him, because then he only needs that 1 card. So we're going to play it there for him. My turn. Now if I wanted to fight the final boss, I could go and play this there, but that's a terrible idea. I am ill prepared to fight him. So we're going to go and play Mr. Stein. Actually, let's play him down by the healing well. Alright, now I have 3 artifacts, so all bosses are a little bit tougher at this point. So his successes went from 1 to 2. Defense went from 3 to 4, his health 3 to 4, and his attack 2 to 3. Because of the sword, though, his defense is still a 3. So I need 3 or higher. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when I say in health was 4, that's enough to defeat him. He is defeated, 2 XP. Again, because I've only fought 1 boss this round, and I have 3 artifacts, I don't get any more artifacts. So I'll have to beat 4 bosses this round to get that 4th artifact. It's doable, but it's gonna be tough. Alright, final boss's turn. Not a lot of good choices for this card. Well, it is pretty useless for him. So, I guess we'll play it there. My turn. Go ahead and give it a roll. 6, nothing found. Our boss, this is what he wanted. We now have a path. So good news for him, not so much for me. Although I could go fight Saul. Let's do that. So, 3 successes, 4 higher, 7 health. That's a lot of health. Defense is only 3. Ooh, not quite enough. That was a 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he takes 5 wounds. May have gotten a little too full of myself. Remember what happened last time. 5. He's got 2 health left. He's going to attack me. Oh, what am I forgot. I had the warrior. I get to re-roll one of these. There we go. 6 damage. 1 health left. It's not perfect, but it's better. So, oh. I goofed up. I'm not fighting him yet. I have to get past the acid pit first. Well, fiddlesticks is what I have to say about that. So I'm going to move to the acid pit. And because of the reroll, I'm going to try to disarm it, even though it's an 8 or higher. 3. I get a reroll. Was this a bad idea? Yes, it was. Alright, so I take a wound. But hey, the trap's disarmed now. He's going to move 1. I didn't think this through very well. We're going to save Saul Slugsworth. Let's come back here. We're going to heal. Get my die back. 2, 4. That's a tough one, but it's doable. He's going to move. Now, boop, we're going to try this again. Get my dice. Defense of 3, so these do not succeed. But I get to reroll one of them. That's good enough. So now he takes 6 damage. He's going to attack me. And I get to defend on a 10. Nope. But I got the reroll for the warrior, and it's still not a 10. He's going to do normally 3 damage, deals 2. That's okay. He's only got 1 health left. Alright. 4 more hits. So he is defeated. 2 XP. And now he's going to move dang. He moved into the healing well. So, now I'm going to mark that one fused. Don't have a lot of I guess I'll move here. I got places I can move. The boss is going to... I got a few rounds. Let's see what we can come up with. Well, traps is not what I was hoping for. Boop. So we move into there. And now let's try to disarm it. 6 or higher. That's an 8. That's exactly what I wanted. Boop. Resets to 0. I got a second spark. Which means I can actually buy a second one of these. We are... Nah, I'm going to buy the wizard. Give myself another die. Disarmed. He's going to move a space. Alright. You know what? I think I'm going to play it safe. We're going to skedaddle. We're getting out of there. I'm not ready to fight him. 6th week. Hire some more adventurers. Now, one thing I do want to point out with the Living Taco here, has a final boss ability. This final boss's required successes is reduced by 1 die for each artifact you own to a minimum of 2. So he starts at a 9 successes. I have 3 right now. So right now his successes would be down to a 6. Pretty tough boss right now. Hopefully, within the next couple weeks, hopefully this week, I can go ahead and get some more artifacts. Yeah, I should have taken the rogue. That would have been useful. But that's okay. I like having dice. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright. Can't connect to my path. And can't connect to my path. And that one does. Go ahead and move in there. And then let's just go and disarm. 5 or higher. Beautiful. Disarmed, 1 experience. Final boss. I'll go there. My turn. Alright, puts me 1 step closer. I got 3. So I need 5 successes out of 2 or higher. 6 health. Out of 2 or higher, so as long as it's not a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Alright, Drakon the Screamer has been defeated. 2 XP. Alright, only 3 more and I get another artifact. My turn. Healing well. I love having these early. Don't love the boss having them though. My turn. Boop. No point in showboating. Just 2 or higher. Yeah, I think he's defeated. He only had 2 health. So, 2. Knock him. Wow. Quick path. Alright. Now it is my turn. Let's go for it. Got lots of dice. Catface Clancy. 3 successes and a 3 or higher, 5 health. 3 or higher. I'll accept that hit. 5 health. Yeah. So they are defeated. Boop, boop. I got my first spark. And it's only 2 more bosses I need. Right, he's going to move. Let's start. Let's see if we can get some more bosses. Let's go that way. Search 3. Yeah, gives me an extra little path I can use. Boss moves. I guess I'll put Blue Flame the Undead there. That. I needed, 2 or higher. Yeah, he's dead. And he's worth 3 XP. Boss is gonna move. 4, nothing's found. It moves again. Another healing well. Yeah, put it there. Boop. Mouse moves. Still pretty good. Let's see if I can not get what I wanted. Go. Zoop. Give it a search. 1. Secret passage. No, I don't want a secret passage to the boss, so I guess I'll put it over there. Move. I've got 1 more turn, because once the boss gets here, it potentially blocks my ability to escape. Got one more turn here. Well, did not get what I wanted. 5. Nothing found. Oop. So to be safe, I should run away. That's a lot of dice. Yeah. We'll play it safe this time. Alright, we are into the 7th week, and this will be the last adventure I can hire. Healing well. It's a great way to start. Them getting a final boss, not a great way for me though. Ah, that's pretty good. Saul Slugsworth the Third. Oops, boop, boop. Oh, that reset, that reset. Alright, so I need 3 or higher. He's got 7 health. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Defeated. I get 2. And, oof. I gotta figure out how to block that. Yeah. That's not helping. I need 2 or higher. And I only need 2. Yep. So, 1 XP. Things are not going well for me this round. Alright. Hey, this is good. I can block the path. So let's go ahead and give it a search. Yeah, I keep forgetting I can re-roll. I don't want a secret path. So let's re-roll. Let's see if I can get some experience with disarm a trap. Nope. That's okay. Because I at least kind of rerouted him. The final boss. I want it there because that'd be blocked. So maybe probably go there. My turn. Let's go ahead and play the flame walls there. 7 or higher. That's a 2. Get a reroll. That's also a 2. Oop. Alright. Final boss. That won't work for him. Alright. That's going to go there. Yeah, I don't need those guys. I need bosses to fight. So, my turn. Well, that is not a boss. Might gives me a little bit of a loop. Oops, I'll give that a search. It's a 9. Hey, an XP, I'll take it. Final boss. Go there. I just need those 2. And there. Yeah, that's good enough. My turn. Alright, run out of places to play cards. Let's go ahead and grab here. Give Toothy a fight here. Yep. 2 or 2 or higher. 1 XP. Alright, this is good for the boss. Because now he just needs that. My turn. Gutsy. We'll play it there. Search a 9. Another XP. Boop. That's good. Final boss gets what he needs. It's really close for me though. So, I'm going to come over here, spin around, and heal. They're going to move. Come over here, go and fight Cat Face. And I need 3 or higher. So, 5 health, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Cat Face is defeated, I get 2 XP. They're going to move 1. Alright, disarm it. 6 or higher. Yeah, 9. Cool. 1 XP. Disarm. They're going to move 1. So if I can build out, I could potentially get another artifact. It's gutsy. See what happens. That didn't help. Actually, gotta go over here, do that, because he's gonna keep going down. Search 5, nothing. We're gonna move here. Yeah, they go that way. I got time. Move into there. Give Cluck Calhoun. Events is 2. All those hit. Only had 4 health. 1, 2. They're defeated. They're going to move 1. I'm not going to bother searching that room, so I'm just going to come up here. Fight Drake on the Screamer. Defensive 3 normally. It's a 2. Everything hits. Then they had 6 health. I got more than 6 dice. They are defeated. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I get another artifact. The keen eye of detective stuff. Would have been nice to have that earlier. Not exactly useful right now. That's okay. They're going to move there. 1, 2. And then I'm going to run to them. So I got 2 rounds. Let's see if I can get another couple bosses in. That's not a boss. But another healing well. I'm gonna move 1. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that wasn't a boss either. But it's XP, it's not going to be enough to help. Go in there. Go fight him. Defense is 4. Everything hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2 XP. They're going to move 1. I could fight him, or I could run away and try to beat him on the last week. It's gutsy. Let's go for it. Go around. Ooh. There we go. Hey, you, living taco. Let's fight. This might be a dumb move. Normally 9 successes. 1, 2, 3, so 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So I need 5 successes. And 4 higher, so 3 or higher. 16 health. Attack of 3, so we do 2 damage. This is gutsy. This is gutsy. I do get to re-roll one of my dice though. I needed, what did I say? 3 or higher. I think that's not bad. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right, I have all the dice. 10 dice. He takes 10 damage, leaving him with 6 health. Now he's going to attack me. I get to defend. And that's a 6. Oof. Alright, I get a re-roll because I'm a warrior. That's a 6. Alright, that's not good. So he's going to hit me. Normally it would be 3 damage. Thanks to the shield, it's 2 damage. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I need 5 successes. At 3 or higher. Ooh, re-roll that. That's a stay at 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you only had 6 health left. I have defeated the living taco. Alright, well that, folks, is how you play the Living Maze. It was a very challenging fight. Well, I hope you enjoyed it.